Hello! So here you are at university. UQ, congratulations. You're obviously capable and have had some success at studying in the past. But what is expected of you at uni, and how does studying at uni differ from high school or from your previous learning experiences in the workforce? Firstly, you're expected to be independent and self-motivated. You're also expected to work cooperatively with others. And there are some abilities you should cultivate: finding things out, setting goals, and organising your time, and understanding your own learning process. We can categorise these as self-management skills. So why is self-management so important? It's because of the way learning and teaching is designed at the tertiary level. Have you heard the terms active and passive learning? Learning is the process of developing understanding and insight, and there are mainly two different approaches. In a passive learning environment, the teacher provides all the information, similar to high school in Australia and many other countries. This puts the teacher at the centre of the learning experience. Whereas active learning puts the student at the centre of the learning experience, meaning that you have to be actively engaged in your own learning process. Let's look at this more closely. From the view of the student, I want you, the expert, to give me the answers to the questions. I want to know the right answer. This is passive learning. Versus the view from the lecturer. I want you to become critical thinkers, which means I want you to challenge experts' answers and pursue your own answers through active questioning. This means a lot of hard work. And this is what's meant by an active learning orientation. More specifically, explaining and applying information, finding solutions to problems, finding evidence, evaluating evidence, coming to conclusions based on evidence, developing arguments, and selecting examples and evidence to support your position. At university, the student is at the core of the learning process, and all the learning activities you do are designed to engage and support you as the learner. They're all parts of the bigger puzzle, so you need to make the most of all of those pieces. Okay, so now you know what's expected. How do you actually do it? Well, there are 5 key areas for you to focus on to make the most of your learning activities and experiences. Knowing yourself, knowing what is expected, knowing the techniques to use, developing confidence, and getting comfortable with your study habits. Let's look at these one by one. Self-awareness and self-evaluation means getting clear about where you are now. What are your current strengths? What's your learning background, and what challenges does switching from a passive to active learning environment bring? What has worked well in the past or not so well? What habits are you attached to? What fears do you have? What opportunities are there to explore? I suggest a personal SWOT analysis to get started. You can utilise feedback from your tutors to help you with this. And this is done so you can establish your own personal learning priorities. The next element is knowing what you need to do. What information is important, and how should you demonstrate your understanding and insight? To score a goal, you need to know where the goalposts are, and this can be found on the Blackboard electronic course profile. Ensure you know the curriculum, the objectives and outcomes of your course, and what you need to demonstrate to pass the course. How are the course objectives assessed, and how are the assessments being weighted? And of course, when are they due? You also need to know what style and formatting you should use in your assignments, which referencing style and what that looks like, and how your grade gets calculated. Methods, organisation and strategies are the actual techniques and practices that will allow you to achieve your educational goals. These can be classified into 3 zones: managing yourself, managing your time, and managing your tasks. Self-management is not only looking after yourself, but also developing your skills, things like IT skills, library and research skills, and of course, learning strategies. Managing time is not only budgeting time effectively, but also ensuring you have clear goals and plans to achieve those goals. Finally, managing tasks is related to how you tackle your assignments, take useful notes, manage your study load, and ensure that deep learning is taking place. Developing good techniques will help you become an effective learner and will contribute to your enjoyment of studying and to your overall well-being. You may already feel like you belong here, and if so, fantastic, you do. Give yourself permission to enjoy this experience, mistakes and setbacks included. To succeed well and without undue stress, you need to feel that you're entitled to learn and to achieve. Some of you may have past beliefs about your ability due to prior experiences or others' opinions. It's very important that you believe that success is possible. All skills improve through practice, feedback and monitoring. The more you study and reflect on your learning, the more you become good at finding shortcuts, become aware of the sub-skills you need to develop, become able to see patterns in what you're doing, and the more you become able to focus for longer. It's important for you to develop regular study habits so that you can perform sub-skills automatically. When you break university study into these 5 components, it's clear that good study skills have little to do with being clever. You don't have to be clever to succeed. Your success is much more related to awareness strategies, confidence and practice. Learning advisors can assist you in developing in each of these 5 study skills components. We offer workshops related to sub-skills such as reading strategies or note-taking, more intensive courses to develop writing skills, and individual appointments tailored to your individual requirements. I encourage you to take advantage of all the opportunities around you to assist you to grow and thrive as a student and to fully engage with your studies.